Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Papillion continues to grow and offers much to its residents so they can live, work, and play. For more about Papillion, here's City Happenings.
Thanks, Mayor Black. A dedication at SumTur Amphitheater recognized Wally and Elaine Sump and Wes and Ruby Turcher, whose generous financial gifts allowed the amphitheater to become reality. Members of both the Sump and Turcher families, including Ms. Ruby Turcher, were on hand for the ceremony, as was Ken Molzer, who proposed the amphitheater idea. Ken is known as the unofficial mayor of SumTur Amphitheater. He was joined by his wife, Charlotte. To honor both the Sump and Turcher families, in the amphitheater's name, the new logo has the letter T capitalized. Their contributions are further honored with the placing of plaques on the 4 seats where the Sumps and Turchers sat during concerts and events. The Turcher family continues contributing, allowing additional handicapped seating and safety lighting for the sidewalk areas above the seats. The combined giving by the Sumps and Turchers total $500,000. A current Papillion Firefighter was part of the New York Fire Department on 9/11. He gave his thoughts to City Happenings.
God was watching out for me. It was good for my wife in that I was supposed to be working that day. I was actually off duty on medical leave. I just got off the phone with the MRI people and everything went fine. And as I was hanging the phone up with the young lady, she said an aircraft hit the Trade Center. So I figured like everybody else was a Piper Cub. So I just turned the television on. The first pictures I saw of it, I said it wasn't a Piper Cub. And then the second plane hit and I realized what was going on. So I jumped in the car, grabbed a spare helmet because I knew the bridges and the tunnels were going to get locked down. So it was kind of like my pass, get out of jail card. And it got me down there. It got me through the bridges. So we got down to the firehouse. And we grabbed our turnouts, our costumes, our fire gear to go down. We walked due west down to Broadway. Luckily, a flatbed truck picked us up, got as close as we could. We met up with the chiefs. A command post was created, and we were tasked to get into the Trade Center and down below it as best we could, and it was unscripted. So as we left the command post to get to the Trade Center itself, we found a stairway going into the PATH trains, subway systems, that if you went down the stairs, you made a left, you went to the subways. If you made a right, you went to the stores and access to the Trade Center itself. So we were banging around trying to find an entrance to get there, and we found one victim. Got the victim out, continued our search for quite a few hours. We made our way up and over the pile itself, which was what the fire members called the Ground Zero. Apparently the media gave the pile a name of Ground Zero, whereas that's not what we called it. But make a long story short, as we made our way to the west side, I've heard transmissions from a friend of mine, Jay Jonas, who was a captain of a 9 truck. They were the group of people who were trapped in one of the stairwells of Tower 1. Finally, they self-extricated themselves and got out with one victim, luckily. And we continued on the rest of quite a few hours later on. I hooked up with my old company, Hazmat Number 1, which was parked on the west side, and there was one member left. It was Tony, a friend of mine, Tony. He was what they call a resource guy. He's going to do all the research, computer-wise, book-wise, as to hazmats, they had stuff that the members had to deal with. And got to run.
During the interview, his engine got a fire call, and true to form, Mike was off to do his job. We told you about the construction to improve South 108th Street to Schramm Road near SumTur Amphitheater, but there'll be more than just road improvements.
We're going to be putting a 10-foot trail along the east side, basically from Schramm Road up to Highway 370. The school's partnering with us on their section, and so that'll be a vital link with school, and we've got the grade school that's being built across north of 108th and Highway 370. So we're just putting in a trail along that stretch there too, so we can access to the Sumter, the school, and to the Walnut Creek Recreation Area, and with all the new developments taking place, so we'll be adding that feature.
That's what's happening around Papillion. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And of course, information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.